good morning, or at least good morning for me, or good day, good afternoon, depending on where you are, what time you're watching this. Thanks for joining me again and my adventures in thrifting. My name is Diane, so I'm an everyday thrifting kind of person, just got back into this, so it's become a little bit of an addiction to try and find some treasures for the day, see what I find. So thanks for joining. Today, the plan is I'm going to hit up, there's 3 different stores, all in the general vicinity of each other, but one is my super favorite. It's really big. I'm almost a bit ashamed to admit I typically spend about 2 to 3 hours on average at this store because it is so big and there is so much to see and go through. And if you watched my previous video, I always recommend, highly encourage, go through everything, go through all of the areas, women's, men, home, everything. You never know what you're going to find. Maybe someone just kind of put something back in the wrong place, something like that. So it's been pretty good. So, but sometimes it's kind of a hit and miss either way. Sometimes I find a couple of really good things. So I've walked out with 11, 12 good things. So it really just depends on the day and what's going on. But it does get super busy. You'll see the parking lot. It gets nuts. After an hour of being opened, there is no parking. And there is the lot is enormous. It's the front, the side, the back of the building. I mean, hundreds of cars fit. And for this place to be just packed like that is insane. But it is that good. So definitely worth the trip. But I have found that being there early, right when they open, is typically the best time to go and not have to fight for parking, which is never good. Never a good way to start. And we're walking in. Let the adventure begin. I will say that the 80s are alive and well here today. So just want to make that clear. It is here. So yeah. All right. And we continue. Just kind of looking. There's a Diane von Furstenberg. Take a look at that. Probably not my size, but we'll see. So just thought this was really cool. It's a Lady Manhattan. I mean, honestly. It's just a little too small. I would buy it just for the tag. So I'm walking to the second location. Parking is super hectic. Had to park in the residential area to the back. The parking lot is really small for what they have, but they're really popular. So we'll see. I'm gonna pop in, see what we find. I look great. I feel great. Let's do this. So just showing a couple of things. Really super cool. They have different colored tags here, and some of them have a certain percentage off. Just depends. So yeah, just kind of going through and seeing what we find. Welcome back. It is now evening time. I know I spent about, what it was, 9 to 10 to 11 to 12 to 1, 4.5 hours out and about today, going to 3 different thrift stores. And so just wanted to share a little bit of what I got from each one. So from the first one, let's see. What do I want to show first? I got this coat here. Kind of interesting about the coat. What caught my eye was the color, but also the buttons. The buttons looked like something a little bit older, not new. And so I'm just buttoning it up right now just to kind of show you. So here is the coat, if you can see. The back actually has a pleat, so I thought that was kind of cool, and a little like a faux belt in the back. So there wasn't any kind of tag inside the belt. So I just kept looking. It is fully lined, so I thought that was really cool. The lining is in great condition. Yeah, fully lined, great condition. But the one thing that sold me on it was the union tag. So if you can see here, there's the union tag that's on. And typically older items will have a union tag. This one here is International Ladies Garment, Workers Union, Union Made. So that's really cool. But that's how you know that a garment is going to be a little bit older. So yeah, I thought that was really cool. So snagged that up, you know, for under $10. I couldn't say no. So that was coming home with me. The other few pieces were not vintage, or as I call it, vintagey. But I thought they were really cute and could go with some of the skirts, some of the bottoms that I've been picking up. So this is just a red top here. So pretty cute. Tried it on. I did try everything on in the store. Just kind of found an aisle that didn't have a lot of folks going up and down it, which was really hard today being a Saturday. And this was the really busy store. If you remember, there was a line going in. So, but this one here is by Monteau. So a newer current brand of clothing. And then I picked up this little Mickey Mouse Disney t-shirt. Thought it was cute. Again, you know, under $5 each of those tops. I just couldn't say no. Today was, they have colored tags that are a certain percentage off. So today it was yellow tags were 75% off. Blue and green tags were 50% off. Unfortunately, those 3 items there were red tagged. So no percentage off there. No percentage off for the next item I'm about to show you. But I thought this one was really cool. So it's a little handbag. I love these little old handbags that have the 4 metal pieces on the bottom to help protect the bag itself. And it has a little turn there on the lock to open it. This here ran $5, but really cute zipper pocket inside. Zipper is fully functioning. Couldn't find any type of a name on this, but judging by the bag, and I've bought other like older bags, it does look a little bit of the time, so maybe like a 50s 60s kind of bag. So I thought that was really cool for $5. How do you know you've picked up something good? Is when you've picked up something and it's in your cart and other people are waiting for you to put it back. They kind of had a few people eyeballing that purse once I picked it up. So that was kind of interesting. And the coat. So that's always cool. Especially, like I say, it's always a race to try and get the good stuff, right? I did pick up a couple of other accessories as well. So picked up these long necklaces. These were 50% off. So, you know, $4, $3. But again, thought these beaded necklaces were really cool. You know, something like this, I would just double it up and either wear it first layer as more of like a choker, or just depending on what you're wearing, you know, for a few bucks, definitely kind of nice, not too bad for a couple of accessories. And that was at the first thrift store that we went to. The second one where the parking was really bad, which I'm not sure why, because there weren't that many. I mean, there were a lot of people in the store, but it just didn't seem like not to support that many cars in the store. But saw this beaded bag, thought this was a really pretty little short handle. Just kind of wear it on your arm, or not. But use it as a little clutch. The satin is really, it's pretty thick, so it feels really nice quality. The beading is really good. I mean, there's just a few little like markings and stains that I probably just need to like wipe off, so that shouldn't be a problem. The next item that I have here is a dress. Now this, I probably peg, I mean, it doesn't have shoulder pads, but it's more of like an 80s style dress. If you look here, now it does have a belt, which I thought was really cool. So I took it off the rounder and the belt wasn't attached. So it was funny, as I was approaching the counter, one of the girls that worked there was like, oh, you know, I think this goes with that dress. So I thought that was like really cool. So if you look here, just has like some little bow details on the shoulder, 2 buttons on the back, and it's kind of a square neck, but really cool. No tag inside, you know, to gauge like who this is by. So maybe if I do some research online, I can find something. But yeah, it is fully lined. You know, lining is a little worse for wear, but really cool dress. I thought it was really nice. And again, here, one of the things that I could find was not only a dry clean only tag, but again, the union label. So again, just kind of looking at that, again, indicating to me something like this is a little bit older. Don't know if, again, if I can maybe peg it maybe like a 70s type dress. I'm gonna have to do some research on it, maybe take a picture, Google pictures, you kind of Google search it, and it's like really super cool because a lot of times you can find similar items, or if you're trying to figure out you know, what it is you're buying and you're not sure, Google Pictures is a super help via Google search. So I mentioned earlier the 80s are alive and well, and they are living now in my closet with this pastel mock neck sweater. Okay, but I had to have it. It kind of has like a popcorn kind of knit to it, if you can tell there on the screen, but just really super cute. And you know, Easter is around the corner, so I figured why not look like an Easter egg as well. But that was $5. This was actually at the last thrift store, the one that I was going into against my better judgment. So they proved me wrong. So that was kind of cool, because you know, again, you don't really know what to expect. You know, you just kind of take a chance. A lot of times it's really what it is. You're just taking a chance at what you're going to find in a lot of these stores, and just to kind of see if you happen to find something, and especially that late in the day. Was not expecting to find a whole lot. It was fairly busy, but not overly packed. So that was really cool. I also found this yellow gingham shirt. This is definitely not vintagey. It does have the little hook in the back, so I thought that was cute. This is actually Banana Republic, but just thought the style, again, with like maybe like corduroy skirt or something like that, long sleeve, I thought would be really nice too. This was about $7, so not too bad. The one thing I've been trying to dabble a little bit in looking at the, I call them like knickknacks, you know, the bowls, the glass, all of that. And so I happened to come across this little gem, and I just thought, like, how cool is this? So she's basically like, how can I say, like, this is very like Spanish, from Spain, like the dance, the doll, the style, the little flower in the head. You know, there are other cultures that have similar dolls, but this calls to me because of that. And I grew up in a household where little things like this we had, or family members did, and the crochet is just thick. It is incredibly done, super clean. I mean, I was really shocked to see, and just the condition of the doll herself. You know, the hair is still like combed back. I'm hoping that I can, you know, comb it out a little bit, or even just kind of twist and maybe just kind of spray it and see if it stays. I just don't want to do too much to undo it. But she even still has her two little shoes on, and they do come off. So how super cool is that? So $2.99, super awesome. So it was like super, just, again, and I saw it and I just kind of passed it up, and then I took a picture and I showed my mom, and she's like, oh, where is that? You know, how much is that? You know? And yeah, she actually didn't have a price on her, so I had to ask, the front desk, and they helped out with that. So just thought that was super cute, like my first little like knick-knack find. So that was it for today. So I think that was enough to keep me busy. Next, I will probably work on showing some other buys that I have as I look over to the side. But thank you so much for spending your time out of your day on my little channel that I'm just trying to get started, just to have for fun, just to share my shopping trips and just maybe any tips as I learn, as I get reconnected with thrift store shopping and looking for vintage items or vintagey items. So thank you for going broke with me. Have a beautiful day, and until next time, bye.